Each year, 5% of Hollywood A-listers cross the Atlantic to make London their home. If this fame drain continues, in 20 years, there'll be no stars left in LA. So what is it that makes London such a magnet? Well, there's the famous skyline, of course, Big Ben, the Gherkin, St. Paul's Cathedral, the Wobbly Bridge, the Tate Modern Art Gallery, presently showing an exhibition of finger paintings by supermodels, the Elizabethan Globe Theatre, better known as Celebrity Playhouse, an ancient Tower Bridge, since 9/11 holding terrorist suspects like Guantanamo Bay, although detainees here have a breathtaking view of the city and wake each morning to a full English breakfast. The only torture comes from the guards talking about the weather. And London is famous, not just for its history, but also for its cultural tolerance. Karl Marx, inventor of communism, sought refuge in this city, along with Jimi Hendrix and others. But when it comes to keeping the stars happy, London has a secret weapon. Moving around any big city for celebrities can be a nightmare. The traffic, the paparazzi, autograph hunters, stalkers, and everyday crazy people. London makes travel easier for its own citizens with a local congestion charge, taxing every car that enters the center using surveillance cameras and pumping the money raised back into the transit system with fast trains, cycle lanes, bus lanes, regular traffic lanes, and now celebrity lanes. Yup, you guessed it. Officially, they're known as priority traffic lanes, but Londoners call them celebrity lane. Using these exclusive through routes, the limos are free to ferry their stars from their hotels and penthouses to their private jets and country mansions, and never get stalled in traffic. How do ordinary travelers react to this VIP treatment for stars? We followed some drivers who make the trip into London each day. John, a van driver for 20 years, who can talk on his cell phone and tailgate at the same time, told me he never looked at anything when he was driving, so he hadn't even noticed celebrity lanes. Sheila, a psychiatric nurse, said she hated her job so much that she didn't much care if she got there or not. This driver admitted she spent most of her time on the way to work fixing her makeup in the driving mirror. This senior executive confessed that he spent most of his drive time asleep or thinking about his secretary. Out-of-towners, Peter and Bonnie, were surprised when I asked them about London traffic. They thought they were driving through Leatherhead. These taxi drivers told me they were happy enough to sit in traffic for so long as their meters were running. Sean, a motorbike messenger, admitted that he'd always thought the speeding white limos were Harley Street ambulances. And how do British kids feel about rubbing shoulders with stars? Well, they send 20 million text messages a day. These school kids have the longest thumbs in Europe. They're so engrossed in their text world, they never notice the limos gliding by. So there you have it. Stars are left alone. No one gives them a thought. Another reason why they feel so comfortable here. And there's more. Celebrity traffic lanes include a bridge over the Thames exclusively for limos. The bridge, formerly Vauxhall Bridge, has been renamed Bridge of Stars. So while London traffic bottlenecks at the river, the limos here keep moving. The only opposition to the red carpet treatment given to Hollywood royalty comes from an unlikely quarter. This cyclist seems unassuming enough. She's Lyric Sorenson, and she writes a blog called The Fame Thrower, in which she constantly attacks and mocks the world of celebrities. Every day at this time, the police close off the Bridge of Stars in a vain attempt to block Miss Sorenson, but every day she evades capture, only to resurface in her daily blog attacks against the new celebrity culture. Her lone protest shows that free speech is alive and kicking in London, and yet nothing, it seems, can stop our love affair with the rich and famous, and we can only expect to see more changes to the lives of little people as the city attempts to attract the A-list. This is Nancy Euphoria reporting for WKO News.